Kathy, and today we're going to talk about stretching. For most of us, we're seated during the majority of our day, 8, 10, or 12 hours. It's not a good way for the body to be used, and it was never created to sit for that length of time. So I'm going to take you through some stretches for the neck, the upper shoulders, the hip flexors, the hamstrings, and your lower back. We're going to go ahead and make sure that you have a chair that's very stable, nothing with wheels, and make sure that it can handle a little bit of your body weight. We're going to go ahead and turn and face the chair. And what I want you to do, we're going to start with the lower back. We're going to bring that right foot up, place it in about the center of your chair, and I want you to ground down into your left leg, get very tall. With an inhale, as you lengthen on your exhale, you're going to fold forward till your rib cage peels right over the top of the thigh, the hands come forward, and then you're going to release your head and neck. And just keep that breath going, relax your shoulders, relax your head and neck. We're going to do one more breath here. On your exhale, you're going to slowly walk yourself all the way back up, and we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So the right foot comes down, left foot comes up. And again, we have to stay very grounded in the support leg. We're going to inhale to lengthen. On your exhale, that rib cage is going to lay across the front of your thigh. You're going to let that upper body round and just release into the stretch. Follow your breath. And relax your shoulders, relax your mouth and your jawline, relax your eyes. And on your next inhale, we're slowly coming back up and out. So now we're actually going to go to the hamstring. Let's bring the left foot down, take your right foot. You're going to place it so the heel is in your chair, the toe is pointing up. We're going to ground into the left leg, lift from the chest. And here's the deal. We want to flex from the hip. So I don't want you to tuck the pelvis under. The pelvis stays lengthened. From here, we're going to bow forward until you start to feel a stretch in the back of the knee. That's your hamstring. You're going to reach for your shin or your toe, whatever your body will allow. We're going to do one more breath here, keeping the core pulled in. On your exhale, we're slowly walking it back up, and now we're going to switch into the other side. The right foot comes down, the left leg comes up. Starting again with that right leg, lifting, exhale from the hip socket as you bow. Reaching for your shin or your toe, depending on where you can reach. Now, one of the things you want to think about when you're stretching is if you're not able to breathe, it means you're in too deep. You need to back off a little bit. We're going to exhale when you're ready, walk it all the way back. Now we're going to come to the hip flexor. You're going to turn sideways and place your right leg in the center of your chair. I'm going to walk the left foot forward, and what I want to do is make sure my pelvis is square. I'm going to keep the abdominal wall drawn back, lift up from the heart, and I'm going to bend at that knee, that left knee. And I want to think of lifting up from the chest. You should be feeling the stretch in the front of this right thigh. We're going to breathe here one more time. Exhale as we slowly walk it in. You're going to walk that foot in. We're going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to bring my right foot in front. Let my left leg slide up onto the chair. Walking the right foot out. Again, my hips are square. I'm going to inhale to lengthen, exhale as I come into the stretch. Relaxing the shoulders, keep the core engaged. One more big breath. You're going to feel this stretch on the left front thigh. One more breath. Exhale when you're ready. Gently come out. You're going to walk that right foot in. And what we want to do now is actually come and have a seat in your chair. From here, you're coming forward in your chair. We're going to open up the chest for you. Reach back, grab onto the chair, press into your feet, pull back from the chest, and up and looking up. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to reach for the shins or the knees and round your spine. Inhale, reach back for the chair, lift and look. Exhale, reaching for the knees, or if you're a little more flexible, you can go to the shin and round. And on your next inhale, come all the way up, grab onto the side of your chair, shoulders come away from your ears. We're going to stretch the neck now. From this position, you're going to inhale very tall with your spine. Exhale as you take your left ear to your left shoulder. I want you to hold onto the chair with your right hand as you reach over and create a little more stretch on that right side of your neck, and just breathe. One more full breath here. On your exhale, you're going to release, and let's try the other side. So now my right ear is coming to my right shoulder, my right arm is going to reach over, and I'm going to feel the stretch actually on the left side of my neck. I'm going to do this one more time. Exhale. Inhale to release, bringing that head back to center. We're going to finish up with the forearms. So for those of you that are using a computer majority of your day, we want to make sure that we stretch the muscles in the forearm. So we're going to turn your right palm over, take your left hand pressing down into the palm. I'm going to extend that arm till that forearm is pressing up towards the ceiling. And I want to extend to the elbow. We're going to switch it, turning the palm over, press down, and move again the forearm up towards the ceiling so you feel that big stretch. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Taking the right hand, putting in the left palm, extending, feeling the extensor muscles of the wrist stretch. One more big breath. And then inhale. We're going to reverse that, press to the back of the head, moving that forearm up towards the ceiling. Give me one more breath here. On your exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers and just circle those wrists out, and then reverse that circle. We're going to shake everything out, and you are stretched from head to toe, and that's your fit tip for today.
You know what I learned in college? You can save a lot of money by going to a community college before transferring to a four-year school. I think that deserves an A+.
Discover yourself at the Maricopa Community Colleges, maricopa.edu.